6 young ladies for receiving their Gold Award, and as we also have Girl Scouts that will be bridging to adults. Will the Gold Awardees please come forward and take your seats? Will everyone please stand for the presentation of colors? Color guard, attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, post your colors. Color guard, honor your flag. Would everyone please join in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Color guard, dismissed. Welcome to our Park Ridge Girl Scouts Gold Award ceremony. I am Linda Menzel, Service Unit Manager for the Park Ridge Girl Scouts, and it is my pleasure to serve as your host for this afternoon's ceremony. Thank you to all for coming, and thank you to our special guests who have been invited to join us today. Park Ridge has over 25 troops consisting of over 300 Girl Scout members. We have girls ranging from kindergarten to senior level, representing Westridge Elementary and Westridge and Eastbrook Elementary Schools, Our Lady of Mercy Academy, Park Ridge Middle School High School, and Immaculate Heart Academy. These girls before us today serve as the shining examples of what Park Ridge Girl Scouts has to offer. Among them, we will find National Honor Society members, student council members, members for the high school band and theater, and much more. At this time, I would like to invite Deacon Ed Stoker of Our Lady of Mercy Church, who is also one of our Gold Awardees' dads, to give our invocation.
Father, as we gather, we praise you for this day and your purpose for it. We are here today to celebrate the great success of 6 young women who, through the gifts you have bestowed on them, have planned, persevered through, and completed the requirements of Girl Scouts' highest achievement, the Gold Award. We are confident that each of their efforts have helped others to better lives. We acknowledge your ever-loving influence in the lives of all, absent and present. We appreciate the continued support of the friends, families, and their communities. We especially thank you for the guidance of their mentors, leaders, and project resources. Father, our hearts, the very center of our humanity and souls, are filled by you. In extreme emotion, this indescribable feeling is even more pronounced. We are aware that we could not see this great success come to fruition without the individual purpose you have put in each person here today. May all the glory of the achievements celebrated here today help bring others closer to you today and always. Amen.
Thank you, Deacon Ed. It is truly a special day in the continuing history of Park Ridge Girl Scouts. So it's with great pleasure that I introduce to you these 6 exceptional young women that not have only reached a spectacular personal achievement, but also have set a new path that we hope many more Park Ridge Girl Scouts will follow. They now join the ranks of 41 Park Ridge Girl Scouts who have earned their Gold Award in previous years. For a young woman who has earned the Girl Scout Gold Award, she has become a community leader. Her accomplishments reflect leadership and citizenship skills that will set her apart from others. I am proud to introduce our 2022 Park Ridge Girl Scout Gold Award recipients. Would the Gold Awardees please rise as your name is called and remain standing? Kaylee Levinson. Ashley Stewart. Carrie Perez. Mary Stewart. Nicole Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 Gold Awardees. Now I'd like community to rise, and I also ask our Girl Scouts that are present today, as well as our Girl Scout leaders, to join our gold awardees and to please lead us in the Girl Scout promise and law. Please rise, Girl Scouts. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, responsible for what I say and do, to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout. Thank you. Girl Scouts, you may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Heather Jorgensen, my co-service unit manager, who will now speak about the Gold Award.
With 100 years of history, the Gold Award has its roots early in Girl Scout history, beginning with the Golden Eaglet of Merit that was created in 1916. Since that time, it has changed names: Golden Eaglet, 1919, First Class Rank, 1938, Curved Bar, 1940, First Class, 1963, and in 1980 it was renamed the Gold Award. Girl Scouts' highest award has always focused on leadership and service. The Gold Award is the highest achievement within the Girl Scouts of the USA that a Girl Scout Senior, grade 9 and 10, or a Girl Scout Ambassador, grade 11 to 12, may earn. Only 5.4% of eligible Girl Scouts successfully earn the Gold Award. In order to reach the goal, the girls need to earn their Silver Award and complete a leadership journey as well as a Take Action project. Or they can complete 2 leadership journeys and complete 2 Take Action projects. After doing so, the girls must then work individually to design and implement a project that solves a specific community need, and there are very specific criteria that must be met, including GS&NJ approval for the idea before beginning their Gold Award Take Action project. While earning the Gold Award, girls connect with experts, community members, and other Girl Scouts to create lasting change in her community. Gold Award recipients devote at least 80 hours to their project and truly accomplish the Girl Scout mission of developing courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place. At this time, I would like to invite a few of the Gold Award recipients to speak briefly about their projects. Katie Levinson, Happy Healthy Habits.
My project, Happy Healthy Habits, aims to address the issues of exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness within kids ages kindergarten to 3rd grade. I held Facebook Lives, Zoom meetings, and got to hold one in-person workshop after the pandemic.
Ashley George did Escape the Vape. Go ahead. You can do that. No? Okay. Okay, it's all good. Kelsey McConville, Not So Tricky Transition.
So I created a project that helped middle schoolers with their transition from the elementary school to the Parkridge Middle School. I personally thought that I had a hard time transitioning from a school where I was the oldest to automatically being the youngest, especially in the setting with adults. So I just created a video to show the incoming 7th graders that it's not such a terrible transition, it's actually a lot easier, and I just gave them a few tips and tricks to know going into their 7th grade year.
Carrie Perez, helping teenagers understand and manage their social emotional needs.
So my project focused on mental health issues in teenagers in the school, and I thought it was really timely, especially with the pandemic and spending so much time away from people. So I was able to set up a bunch of assemblies and create a website for the tips and tricks for mental health issues in students.
Mary Stoker, Keep It Clean.
My project, Keep It Clean, aimed to educate people on personal care safety. I developed a website, held workshops with younger Girl Scout troops, and met with local lawmakers to talk about passing laws that would help eliminate toxins from products that we use on a day-to-day basis.
Nicole Largy, Easter Wish Project.
My project aimed to address poverty and happiness within our community. I helped organize a project where I received wish lists from all of the children at the Triborough Food Pantry and other food pantries around here. And I had very generous donors throughout our community donate gifts for each of those children, both for Christmas and for Easter. And I was able to distribute them and help them have that better holiday.
Thank you, ladies, and congratulations.
Now, we couldn't be where we are today without the leaders, and in most cases, the parents of these girls. So I'd like to introduce you to them. Please come to the award table as your name is called and presenting the Gold Award pins. Our leaders for Troop 4013, Tammy Levinson, Janelle Largy, Marianne DeGeorge. I myself represent Troop 6905, and Maureen Stoker for Troop 4493. I would also like to ask any leaders who are also the Girl Scout mothers to please come up to the Gold Award table to assist in pinning your daughter with her Gold Award pin. Do we have Lisa McConville and Karen Murphy? Gold awardees, as your name is called, please come to the award table. Katie Levinson. Ashley DeGeorge. Kelsey McConville. Carrie Perez. Mary Stoker. Nicole Largy. Congratulations, ladies. We are so proud of all the accomplishments of these young ladies, and we honor them today, not just for their Gold Award, but for all that they have contributed to the community throughout the years at Girl Scouts. Today, we have several distinguished guests with us here today to congratulate these young ladies. For any community leader who would not be with us today, they have sent congratulatory certificates, and these have been combined into a keepsake binder for the girls. And if anyone is here that was not available on the program that would like to speak, please let me know. At this time, I would like to call up George Coleman, Town of Clarkstown Supervisor.
Good afternoon, and I'm a little south of the border from where I normally am. I'm the supervisor of the town of Clarkstown. Clarkstown is one of the 5 towns in Rockland County. It's actually 90,000 residents, the 10th largest town in New York State. So delighted to be here, and really, I just want to thank you for the invitation. Mary Stoker, I've known the family for very many years, and I'm happy to be here to specifically present Mary a certificate of merit from our town. Before I do that, I just really listening to the girls speak briefly about their projects and reading about them. I'm just so really impressed. And I know the Gold Award is really kind of like a project management, course, if you will. The lessons that you've learned from all the experiences of your projects will stay with you. You've done some great things, and you're a great example. But that's really going to help you with your educational career and in your life going forward. Because those lessons that you learn from how to work with people, how to pick a project, plan around it, organize, and motivate people is something that is really applicable for the rest of your life. And they're just wonderful projects for mental health, to wellness. They're just absolutely incredible projects, things that are very, very needed. So I want to congratulate you all on this great accomplishment. I'd like to call Mary forward, though, to present her with a certificate of merit on behalf of myself and the town of Clarkstown.
Also at this time, I would like to ask Assemblyman Robert Law to please come up and say a few words.
Good afternoon. I just want to take a minute before I make some comments to you other ladies. Congratulations, of course. Ashley left us a little early, but her project was so enlightening, and we really didn't get a chance to hear about it. I'm going to read it to you, okay? Bear with me for a moment. So Ashley's Gold Award project was, for my project, Escape Vape, I wanted to make an impact on my immediate community in school by raising awareness about the vaping epidemic plaguing teenagers. Specifically, I wanted to focus on the lack of information readily available from vaping companies about the ingredients in e-cigarettes. After researching it myself, I made a pamphlet, which I handed out at public events and interacted with the community. I spread this information by making public presentations and by making a series of short videos about general vape information, specific conditions vaping can cause, and personal stories from people affected by vaping. I think that's an outstanding project, and she deserves a round of applause for it. Thank you for bearing with me. Now, ladies, I was thinking about all of you this morning. I was out having a little brunch with my son and my wife in the backyard. And I have a nice little backyard, and I kind of go into a zone when I'm coming to one of these events to try to figure out exactly what we're doing, what we're celebrating, and so on. And I started thinking about what exactly are we celebrating? And if I had to distill it down to one word, what would it be? I went through a lot of different words, and many of them were applicable, many descriptive adjectives that have been mentioned already. But if I had to come down to just one word, the word would be commitment. And the reason I say that is because generally, as a rule, society eschews commitment. We don't like it, and we don't do it, generally speaking. And the reason is because more times than not, when we make a commitment, more than likely we fail at it. And to prove my point about how difficult commitment is, we've gone so far as to put a day on our calendar to force us to make a commitment. Anybody know what that day is? Why, that's New Year's Eve. And everybody makes a commitment. I'm going to lose a couple of pounds. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop vaping. Whatever it is, you make a commitment to try to eliminate a bad habit from your personality or your activity. And then as the time goes by, maybe a week goes by, all of a sudden someone opens that refrigerator late at night when no one's looking, steals that extra cookie or piece of cake. Or somebody doesn't go to the gym when they're supposed to. They skip a visit to the treadmill. And that's what happens to most of us when we make a commitment. But you are a little bit different. You have distinguished yourselves in a way that most of us in this room have not been able to do. You belong to a very unique society. I think someone mentioned about 4% of the young ladies that enter Girl Scouts are actually able to complete the entire process. That makes you pretty unique, just in and of itself. But you've really identified yourselves as people who can make a commitment and keep it. And why I say that is I'm looking at all the patches and badges on your vest, and every time you undertake a commitment to get one of those badges, you made the commitment, and then you kept it. And you did it over and over and over again during your time as Girl Scouts. And what happens during that process, something different comes over you. We like to call that character. And that's what's the unique thing about you and this process here today. And that's what everybody in this room, and by the way, you drew a pretty large crowd. I congratulate you for that. That's what everybody is here to see, because you're a very unique breed amongst your peers. So with that, I'd like to, first of all, congratulate you on behalf of Senator Shapizi, Assemblywoman DeFuscio, and I'm the lone guy in that legislative delegation, but those ladies take good care of me, so it's okay. And I have a resolution from the state of New Jersey. It comes from the Senate and the General Assembly, and one for each one of you. And if you like, I'm going to make a presentation to you now. If I can take 2 more minutes, and then we'll do that, okay? So first of all, I have Nicole. Nicole, congratulations. Ashley. Oh, Ashley, we'll give this to Ashley. Amir. Amir, I want to remind you one thing, this is actually real gold. However, the state is broke, so it's very, very thin. Not all in one place. Let's take a picture, Mary. You want to? Finally, Carrie. Last but not least. Okay, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of the ceremony. Thank you.
Parkridge Mayor, we have Council President Robert Bestorp and Councilwoman Kelly Epstein.
Thank you. And Councilman Wolf, I might keep later on. Don't want to forget. All right, so I put together a few words. I actually took this job personally, mainly because, a couple of reasons. Because 5 to 6 girls I've either coached or taught for the last few years as an educator in the school district, but also because I too am a lifetime member of the Girl Scouts. I served as a Girl Scout all the way through high school, and my mother, upon my graduation from high school, purchased this lifetime membership that I had no idea why she did. Believe it or not, it's worth it, because now that my daughter's a Girl Scout, it's still valid. We still get to enjoy it. So, I don't know, a little graduation gift idea for some of you guys. But with that, after reading through all of the different projects that you ladies did, not only was I impressed with the level of service that you guys have brought forth to our community, but it also reminded me of my goal here on the council, as well as the rest of the members of the council and the mayor, which is always to make our community a better place. And I feel that the ultimate goal of the Gold Award has always been tied to that. And your projects are tied to helping students, they're tied to helping adults, both mental health, physical health, the environment, and these are all of the goals that we as a council also truly hope to achieve in our communities, and you guys are just taking it a step further. The leadership, the skills that you guys acquired, I think it was mentioned before, it's like project management, everything that you'll take with you in adulthood. I still to this day, 25 years after my last official scouting experience as a girl, still talk about how I learned how to build a fire, how I learned how to first aid, lifeguarding, anything that has to do with those type of life skills that you carry with you, in addition to being able to speak. And I know some of you guys, that's probably really hard to stand up and say a few words, it gets easier. But all of those things are skills that you carry with you forever, and scouting was definitely one of the primary reasons we were able to get there. So I want to congratulate you ladies. I look forward to seeing your successes moving forward, and we gave your certificates, they're in your binders for you. All right? Go ahead.
So one of the great things about being a council person in this town is you get to go to events such as this, where we're celebrating life accomplishments, some incredible things, and you young women did an incredible thing by achieving this accomplishment and getting the Gold Award. For a lot of people who think about what is the future of America, well, ladies and gentlemen, these are the future leaders of the United States of America. And I, for one, think we're in great hands. Thank you very much.
I just wanted to congratulate you all. I know how hard it is because my own sister was one of the 41 prior Gold Award awardees. So I know you all put a lot of work into your projects and you did a lot of good for our community. So I want to thank you all for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Parkridge Council. Representing today the Parkridge Fire Department, we have Captain Pete Morrow.
Good afternoon, everybody. Chief of Corps sent his regrets. He had some family issues that he had to attend to today, so he asked me to come by. And part of the issue about speaking like later in the rotation is you guys will say everything. It's awesome. I mean, I love this. And you guys are the future girls. I'm sorry, I would say guys. My bad. Girls are the future of the country. You're in a very elite clubs. Less than 6% of Girl Scouts make it to the Gold Award. Okay, it's something to be really very proud of. I think it's foreshadowing of what's going to come in your life if you keep up with what you've been doing and have all the characteristics that every performance talk about. You're in some great company. Lucille Ball, comedian, you guys may not know, but I'm sure your parents remember. You know, she was there. There's been astronauts. There's been Sandra Day O'Connor was a Gold Award winner. So it's something to be very proud of. And that's something else that was mentioned a minute ago. Listening to what your projects were, it's great. They're all service projects to make people feel better. Work on vaping, education on physical fitness, on how to get into high school. I remember I graduated from Parkridge High School, and I remember going to high school the first day, and I had those exact same feelings. Oh my God, what am I doing here? kid. So it was great to see those kind of service projects. And it's a great award that you're getting, and you have to realize it's a busy time right now. Some of you are graduating high school, you're getting ready to go to college, you have vacations, maybe last couple of weeks with your friends. Take some time to be very proud of what you did. And look at that accomplishment and understand that not everybody gets it, and you worked hard to get there. So congratulations again. We have some certificates. We don't have a state budget, we don't have any. We do have a certificate. If anybody wants to come up, take pictures, now would be the time. Kaylee Levinson. Kelsey McConville. Kerry Perez. Mary Stoker. And Nicole Larkin. All right, thank you for having me up here, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Captain Nora. Now I'd like to offer Partridge Police Department, Lieutenant Batha.
All right, thank you. I officially feel very old now. A couple of these girls up here since they were young. Good afternoon, and thank you for allowing me to celebrate this wonderful achievement in being awarded the Gold Award today. During your time involved in the Girl Scouts, it's hard to even imagine how many countless hours you girls have spent giving back to the community. You worked very hard for many years to reach this goal, even working through a worldwide pandemic, so that's something to be very proud of. You were the future leaders of this country. You are the ones to influence others, to always do the right thing in life. You understand how much hard work it takes to succeed in anything you look to achieve in life as well. Not only should the Gold Award recipients be congratulated for their hard work, but I want to also acknowledge the parents and their families for putting in the hard work as well. So that's usually understated, but I'd like to recognize you. Congratulations. So on behalf of Chief Madden and the officers of the Park Ridge Police Department, congratulations on your tremendous accomplishments in receiving your Gold Award, and all the luck to you. Thank you very much. Have certificates, so Kaylee Levinson. Kerry Perez. Kelsey McConville. Mary Stoker. I'm doing everything here. Sorry about that. Congratulations. All right. And Nicole. Thank you very much.
Representing the Greater Pascack Valley Chamber of Commerce, President Robin Malley.
Greetings, Park Ridge Girl Scout Award recipients, families, friends, and honorees. I'm Robin Malley. I'm the president of the Greater Pascack Valley Chamber of Commerce. And a lot of you are not familiar with the Chamber of Commerce. We are, in a nutshell, we are philanthropic, we network, We honor outstanding citizens in the greater Pascack Valley. That's 10 towns. We raise funds for those who are deserving. We honor a Citizen of the Year or two, basically every year. We're actually trying to set something up different this year. We're trying to set up a Taste of the Greater Pascack Valley. So if you hear about it, we'd love to see you there. If you're not familiar with us, look us up on Facebook at pascackchamber.org or follow us on Facebook. We're always looking for new members. We'd love to see some of you guys showing up at our meetings. And we'd just like to say congratulations to all of you. We know the hard work that it goes in doing what you've done. Ashley, Nicole, Kaylee, Terry, Kelsey, Mary, you have done an outstanding job. It's amazing to see the work that girls, ladies like you have done. So on behalf of the Chamber, congratulations. We put a letter into each of your binders congratulating you. So lots of luck in your future. We know you'll go far. Congratulations.
Thank you, Robin.
You're welcome.
I'd like to ask President Judy Brendel of the Greater Pascack Valley Women's Club to come up and congratulate the girls.
I think just about everything I thought of saying someone has already said, but I would like to add a little something. When I was young, I remember being told, you're special, you're a gifted young woman, you're made for more, you're made to serve, you're made to help people, you're made to make your community better. And we didn't have the Girl Scouts when I grew up in the Bronx years ago. Girl Scout programs. But when I think of what you have all accomplished, it is utterly amazing, and it's the kind of thought that I've grown up with. And I've been lucky to, as I got older, be involved with my church, be involved in the Women's Club, use my artwork, like I've seen some of you have done, to make a difference. And I also supervised student teachers for the last 5 years. And 1 year was all online. So I know what you guys have gone through, what your lives have been like. And what I'm amazed at is how you knew exactly what topic was really needed in today's world. And the way you use technology is amazing. I mean, at my age, fortunately, I still use it a little bit, but not to the depth that you do. It is really wonderful. And we're very fortunate. So the Women's Club decided instead of a payment certificate to give you a little gift card. So if you'd like, I'd be happy to give them out to you. This one is for Kelly. I mean, Kaylee, sorry. Amen.
Thank you, Ms. Brendel. Elks Lodge number 2234 is Exalted Ruler Mark Borelli.
Good afternoon. I'd like to first address the parents and grandparents because you should all be proud. It's more important. It's a great, great, great thing that's happened. You girls, I read all your stuff. I looked it all up online. I actually have a little bit of a technology background, so I was really impressed with every single thing that all of you did. The Park Ridge Elks are a benevolent organization. I wore this shirt specifically because while these girls are special girls, what we do is we help special needs children. And Camp War here is the largest camp for special needs children in the state of New Jersey. And in addition to special needs children, we work with and support all the things that happen in the community. And I would say, besides special needs children, our #1 event for benevolence and philanthropy is with the veterans. So we support all the armed services, we support the police, firemen, EMS, we work with everybody, and it's all about volunteerism. And in order to become an elk, you kind of have to dedicate your life to doing that. And I see that you young women are already doing that. You will certainly be the leaders of tomorrow. I've personally been through every single decade I've lived. You can pick out all the good things and all the bad things. And a lot of things stay the same, right? But I'm not just here to tell you that things aren't going to get better. There's always going to be challenges. You need to just push forward and get through them. I congratulate you all. In your books, I wrote a personalized letter to each of you. The 3 Ks, I called it. For the 3 girls with Carrie, Kelsey, and Carrie. And also Mary, Janelle, and Ashley. It was Nicole. That is the funniest thing. The one that I know is Nicole. Been to our house. When we spoke, I had no idea that she was a Girl Scout or Gold Star Girl Scout, but I know her mom and dad and her grandma really well. So it's been a whirlwind weekend for some of us in this room, especially for my wife and I and for Beth. On Thursday, I was teacher for a day at Parkridge High School, and that was quite an experience, and as if I got to be on Twitter for the first time, conducting the Star Spangled Banner with the marching band, because I thought it would be a much better thing for all the students to put me in the band as opposed to teaching calculus. It wasn't going to work. So I've only been a member of Parkridge Elks for 7 years now. Member of the Police Pipes and Drums of Bergen County for 20. And that's another organization that works with the veterans. And we would like to see all the parents here consider coming to the Elks, come to our functions, enjoy yourself. Get these girls as they go through college, school, tech schools, wherever they're going to go. You will be the leaders of tomorrow, and hopefully one day I'll see one of you as the president.
Last but not least, we have representing the Parkridge Boy Scouts for Troop 80, Natalie Green.
Good afternoon. I feel like there's not a lot left to say because everything's been said. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm Natalie Rehak, and I'm here representing Parkridge Troop 80 Boy Scouts. I'm honored to be here this afternoon to celebrate the culmination of your Girl Scouting career. As a parent of 2 Boy Scouts and someone who has seen them go through Cub Scouts since kindergarten, I can attest to the dedication, the commitment, the service, maybe sometimes the blood, the sweat, and the tears that goes into your scouting journey. I've enjoyed watching you throughout the years, decorating the town train depot for Halloween. Those were some really awesome decorations many times. Participating in the Veterans Day ceremony, bringing joy to the annual tree lighting, spreading sweetness at the Tales of Hope, honoring which honors our military canines, and laying the wreath at the Memorial Day ceremony. You always also had the best float in the parade. And of course, throughout the years, who can forget the Girl Scout cookies? You are all amazing young women who completed amazing, worthwhile projects, and I'm sure that you are going to have a lasting impact on our community. I can't wait to hear about the things you do in the future. And I'd also just like to add that I'm, not only am I involved in my scouting with my kids, but I'm a 20-year high school teacher veteran. And as someone who works with kids in this age group, I really do want to say I was looking through the program, and not only did you complete the scouting program and earn your gold award, but your resume of activities and accomplishments is mind-blowing, that you can manage all of these things. And so never forget to just keep getting involved, being involved, taking time for your mental health also, right, when you're very involved in these things. But continuing to just do great things for yourself and the community, because you really do make a difference, and I'm really proud of all of you. So on behalf of the Boy Scouts today, I have some flowers for each of you. I'm going to call you Jen. Okay, Kaylee. Kaylee. Okay, I wrapped them so you don't get all the water all over you here. Oh, Ashley Hunter will drop her off. Kelsey. We had, oh my gosh, I need glasses. Carrie. Okay, oh, then we had Mary. And Nicole.
All of these organizations have supported our Girl Scouts through the years, and we are grateful to have them been here to work together to show how important community service is in our society. We thank all of you for your service you have given us. Behind every Girl Scout is a force of compassionate and caring leaders who give hours upon hours of themselves to give these girls the experiences that shape them into who you see before you today, our future leaders of tomorrow. As the leader of these girls, we are proud to stand here today and honor them for their achievements in Girl Scouting. They have been Girl Scouts since they were daisies. That's kindergarten. So don't think that the Gold Award projects that you heard about today is their only service to their community. For each of these girls, it is the accumulation of many years in Girl Scouting. We have many great memories that we've shared over the years, but as they move into their next stage of their journey to adulthood, it is my pleasure to have the women who have served as advisors and leaders to these girls throughout most of their time in Girl Scouting here also to say a few words. As leader, and on behalf of Troop 6905, I can testify that Kelsey has a great and was a great inspiration to her sister Girl Scouts. Kelsey graduated, and unfortunately due to the pandemic, we were unable to celebrate, so I'm glad that she's here today. But she had always had great enthusiasm for anything that we worked on, and she always kept the troop engaged. Whenever the town needed help with a service-wide event, Kelsey was there to help. She's smart and caring, has a great personality, and an absolutely great outlook on life. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to celebrate your Gold Award accomplishment today with your sister Girl Scouts. So congratulations, Kelsey, and I know you're going to do great things in college. You're 2 years in. Congratulations. I'd like to ask the leaders if they'd like to come up and say a few words. I have Marianne DeGeorge, Janelle Larkin, Tammy Levinson, for Troop 4013. But Maureen, would you like to come up as well? Together. This is always a challenge. Well, speak first.
Well, like everybody has said, everything that can be said, these girls are phenomenal, each and every one of them. We have been privileged to be the leaders of 3, 4 of the girls. Actually, we'll come back, I hope. For 4 of the girls for 13 years. So much so that I made a 2-hour video montage of our 13 years together. Just Janelle said, it's a motion picture. They are accomplished, they have fun, they are making a difference every day just by waking up and breathing. They are incredible girls, and we're very proud of you. You will do great things.
When I was a little girl, my mom was my brand leader. And I remember thinking that it was the coolest thing. And I always wanted to be a Brownie leader for my daughter. When we started, I never really dreamed that we would be here for 13 years. Tammy joked about it a lot, but I wasn't kidding. I didn't think we were going to do it for that long. So for all of our girls, because not only are there the girls that received their Gold Award, but there are other girls here who have been Girl Scouts for 13 years. And they are going to also do amazing things, all of them. One of our Girl Scouts is going to West Point. I mean, it's just incredible what we've seen these girls do for 13 years. So it's an honor to be here, recognizing all of them, and thank you all for coming to celebrate them and help them realize how important it is what they actually accomplish.
I first wanted to thank everybody for coming, and I also wanted to recognize Linda and Heather for their tireless dedication to Girl Scouts in Park Ridge. Without them, there would be no program. I also want to thank my co-leaders. It's been a great ride. Yeah, Tammy joked in kindergarten that we would be together for 13 years, and here we are, 13 years later. Could have asked for better friends, better co-leaders, and great. But the best part, without a doubt, is the girls. Watching them grow and change and develop into the beautiful, talented young ladies that they are today. And they are poised the next chapter of their lives where they're going to go out and change the world. And I can't wait to hear about everything that you guys do, all of you. Thank you for 13 fabulous years.
It is such an honor to be here today as a parent, but also as a leader. I remember when we started with the Daisies, and it was like herding cats because they were running all over the place, and we would try to stop and have them do an arts and crafts activity, to the point where we're in high school and really the girls take over and they lead, and they actually take over the planning of the whole meeting. But I did also want to say thank you so much to Heather and Linda, because I know through this whole process, when we started the Silver Award, the Bronze Award, and the Gold Award, they've always been here to support our girls, calling our girls calling them, saying, can you please help me? Going through the Gold Award process during a pandemic was a lot for the girls. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you, because you really took this time where you could have been playing video games, and you really had a really successful time. So I look forward to seeing everything you all do in the future, and I'm super proud of all of you.
Thank you to all the leaders, and I'm sure you're so proud of these girls that we have all become as young ladies. Ladies, your service to girls is priceless, and we could not have the accomplishments in Park Ridge without you. Park Ridge Girl Scouts has a small token of the appreciation for our leaders who just ran off on me. So ladies, thanks again for everything you do, and if you could please come back up on the stage. You have to remember, once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout, so don't run off. And appreciate you for all that you do. We have a little token of appreciation. And I would also like to congratulate our leaders for the years of service. Again, a little bit delayed due to the pandemic, but we have Tammy Levinson for 10 years of Girl Scout service. Miriam George for 10 years service. And Janelle, we have 15 years. You may be seated. As we continue on on with our Gold Award charge. Gold awardees, will you please stand? Gold awardees, you are now part of an elite group of distinguished women who have achieved the highest award available in Girl Scouting. As a member of this elite group, you will be looked upon with honor and respect, but your work will not end here today. This is just the beginning for each of you. We here today challenge you to accept this award in the spirit in which it was given and with the responsibility to continue to uphold the standards and ideals that are represented by the Girl Scout law. I challenge you, today's Gold Award recipients, to accept this award in the spirit in which it was given to you. Know that with the award comes responsibility. As you enter this covenant of esteemed women, know that you are regarded with honor and respect. Live worthy of this by living the Girl Scout law. I challenge you to remain honest and fair in all that you deal with in the world. Never sell out and never give less than your very best. Always remain true to yourself. Always guard your honor. I challenge you to be friendly and helpful to everyone you meet as you go through life. Celebrate the diversity of your fellow human beings. Give service freely, expecting nothing in return. Seek to improve life for others. I challenge you to be considerate and caring to all living things, human and animal. Always being mindful of those in need and the feelings of others. Treat others as you would like to be treated. I challenge you to be courageous and strong in all that you do. Stand strong in the face of adversity and share your courage with those around you, especially those smaller and weaker than you. I challenge you to be responsible for what you say and do. Think before you speak and act. Be sure everything you say and do reflects on what you and your family would want. I challenge you to respect yourself so you may respect others. Continually strive to improve your mind, body, and spirit. Strive for excellence in all that you do and recognize the accomplishments of yourself and others. I challenge you to respect authority. Follow the laws of your country and nature. Be mindful of your rights as well as your responsibilities of a citizen of this great nation. Remember that freedom is not free. I challenge you to use resources wisely. Never waste the resources of nature or those of yourself or the people around you. Use your talents to better the world and to protect your planet. Seek out the beauty that is all around you. I challenge you to make the world a better place. Use all of your abilities to leave this world in a better condition than when you found it. By your words, actions, and deeds, you will and can make a difference. I challenge you to be a sister to every Girl Scout. Help younger girls to reach the top as you have. Support them on the road to the gold. Do your best to give back to Girl Scouting, that which has been given to you, and with little more. By accepting this challenge, you become a changed woman. You become part of an elite group who recognize that receiving this gold award is not is not one celebratory moment, but a lifetime commitment. If you accept this challenge, please repeat after me. I affirm my dedication to live by the Girl Scout promise and law.
I affirm my dedication to live by the Girl Scout promise and law.
I understand my obligation to live with honor and to lead by example because the highest award of Girl Scouting has been entrusted to me.
I understand my obligation to live with honor and to lead by example because the highest award of Girl Scouting has been entrusted to me.
I will do my best to support other Girl Scouts on the road to the goal and to give back to Girl Scouting what was given to me.
I will do my best to support other Girl Scouts on their road to gold and to give back to Girl Scouting what was given to me.
I will respect others and live by my life of the Girl Scout law.
I will respect others and live my life by the Girl Scout law.
I will remain worthy of respect as one forever bound to the ideals of Girl Scouting.
I will remain worthy of respect as one forever bound to the ideals of Girl Scouting.
Congratulations to our 2022 Gold awardees. So for Ambassador Troop,
could I just have
have them get together for a quick picture?
Sure.
And then,
Scrunch up, girls.
sorry.
So as these girls graduate from high school, Troop 4013 will also be graduating out of Park Ridge Girl Scouts, and they will become Girl Scout adults. Bridging to an adult Girl Scout is a time for a young woman to embrace what they have learned in Girl Scouting, honor how it will forever be part of who they are, and step into the world as young women of courage, confidence, and character. So we do have some adult Girl Scouts here with us today that will help bridge our current Girl Scouts. We have Amber Borgeson, Lily LaRocca, Haley DeGeorge, Colleen Joyce. I think that's it. Yes? Okay. Girls, you may bridge over. Kelsey McConville.
From Troop 401P3, Smearty Gounger, bridged by Colleen Joyce. Next, we have Nicole Largy being bridged by Lily LaRocca. Next, Kaylee Levinson, bridged by Kaylee DeGeorge. Next, we have Carrie Perez, bridged by Amber Borgerson. Next, we have Sarah Santiago, bridged by Colleen Joyce. And last but not least, we have Claire Throne, bridged by Lily LaRocca. And Claire is our Girl Scout that just came back from her West Point orientation today.
Congratulations, ladies. You have now joined millions of Girl Scout and Girl Scout alums. You now have a worldwide sisterhood of richness and fun to add to the rest of your life. At this time, I would like to invite Deacon Ed up to do our benediction.
Lord, as we go forth from our gathering today, may we each look to the example of the fine young women celebrated today and how they live out the Girl Scout law through the gifts of your Holy Spirit to bring forth a more friendly, caring, and respectful world, a better world for all your children. And in closing, we ask, the Lord bless us and keep us. The Lord make his face shine upon us and be gracious to us. The Lord lift up his countenance upon us and give us peace. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for all of our distinguished and honorary guests, family and friends that have come to support and celebrate these young ladies. May everyone stay healthy and continue to be safe as summer approaches. Best of luck to Ashley, Nicole, Kaylee, Carrie, Mary, and Kelsey as they continue on with their journey in college and West Point. Thank you all for coming.